Hello, tutor. My name is Ruben Darío Lugo Alvarez, and this is my final exam of Material Design for Virtual Environment. The name of the task is how to integrate Wave 2.0 activities to a language class. I chose for this activity the simple present, and the way I would integrate it is as it follows. The way I would do it, in a very practical way, is this way. After explaining the rules of the present simple in a normal class in the classroom with a normal group of students, the teacher is supposed to present the following video to help clarify the doubts that the students may have, as they learn maybe for the first time the rules about the present simple tense. So it's a video like this, which is going to be very well explained, the ways of the present simple. Okay? The ways, is used for and all kinds of situations in which we can, explain things in the rules to talk about this important grammar structure. Okay, the question is how to integrate virtual activities into unusual curriculum in a language course. It's very simple. Once the subject of the simple present has been explained in the classroom with all the students, with examples and everything, and all doubts regarding its use and grammar rules have been clarified, with all kinds of questions, the student is are supposed to be, given more information by the teacher. It can be by showing videos that allow the students to become familiar with the subject in a clearer and more real way. For example, like the video that I told you about before. Then there are situations, with other videos, in which we can explain more ways with different patterns, especially using like scenes in this case. And in this case, Alan and Michael talk about Marcus's routine. In this case, they are describing Marcus's routine on a daily basis. The things that Marcus does every day, explained step by step. Questions. Once the video is finished, this video or all the videos that the students watch, the teacher proceeds to ask very simple questions about what the students observed in the videos, about the use of the simple present in this case. And in that way, the teacher and the students working together can clarify all doubts about all the possible doubts, because it also depends on the group that the teacher has. Because if it's a very dynamic group, they can understand it right away. But the teacher must be prepared at all times to work with all kinds of groups. This is, just in case it happens. Here's another activity, another video, in which with the following video, the students should observe and answer each question with the missing word and choose the correct word from the information given to complete each sentence. In this case, they are going to be speaking about the daily routine of the Queen. Imagine that they are speaking about Queen Elizabeth's, daily routine. So look at the example here on the second picture. After breakfast, the queen walks her dog, feeds her dogs, takes her dog for a walk, etc. It's the kind of exercises where they have to observe and complete the blanks, fill in the blanks with the necessary information. Let's continue. Here we have action verbs, pictures, and here's it's a quiz. In this activity, things are going to be a little bit different because in this case, they're going to have limited time. All the students should listen to the instructions and select the option that they consider correct with a limited time. In this time, they have to do it quickly because if they run out of time, they won't be able to answer correctly. So these are very dynamic and interactive activities which will allow the students to get more involved into doing these kind of activities. Speaking about, like I said before, the present simple tense, which is the grammatical structure that I chose for this special activity. Then exercises, extra exercises, I would say, because in this case, or at this point, the teacher invites the students to perform the exercises in order to practice the lesson. And here they have, exercises like in this one to choose the right option depending on the subject. For example, as we know, when we speak about the present simple, if we speak about he, she, and it is the third person, the verbs are supposed to be in the present simple in affirmative sentences with the s, and if it's negative with the auxiliary doesn't. And on the other hand, when they speak about I, you, we, and they, the students are supposed to use the auxiliary do, and in negative don't, right? This is one of the exercises. There are more where they can also fill in the blank using the verbs given in parentheses. Okay, the students once again are invited by the teacher to perform or to do all these exercises in order to practice more and more and improve their learning skills. Here there's another set of exercises which the teacher can use in order to make the students or to encourage the students to practice more and more. These are very fun and interesting exercises because they can, yeah, do several things at the same time. Learn about the grammar, think about the grammar structures, and so on. And well, this is the end of my activity. This is the end of my exam, my final activity. And I really hope you enjoy it as much as I have, and that you can really learn and improve the same way I have done it too. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.